Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so much for joining me for our Friday Puja and Satsang. Tonight is part 49 of our series, pardon me, on the 64 Yoginis, and we'll be doing a Puja and Satsang for Samudra Yogini. Before we begin, though, I'd like to start out with a couple of announcements. So this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m., will be the next installment of our Kali for Everyone series, and we'll be featuring Ekajati, the Tibetan goddess of one-pointedness. Again, 7 p.m. You're welcome to view live on YouTube, or you're always welcome to join us here at our temple, 1260 South Xavier Street in Denver, Colorado. And then a week from today, next Friday, 7 p.m., will be our monthly Yoga Nidra practice, and this will be a Yoga Nidra for gratitude, this being Thanksgiving month. And anybody who might be tuning in live, please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of your screen. So Samudra Yogini is the 49th of the 64 Yoginis. For those of you who are new to this series, the Yoginis are a group of female deities revered in tantric traditions. They're particularly associated with the Chaussat, that is 64 Yogini temples that are found scattered around India. She is depicted with two arms, her hair braided, often shown mounted on a conch shell, and her worship is part of the divine feminine energy found in Tantra and Yoga. So this is the photo of her image at the Hirapur 64 Yogini temple. Her arms are broken away, so we're not sure what she might have been holding, but she is standing upon a conch shell. So strong associations with goddesses like Lakshmi. She's associated with the sea. In fact, the name Samudra translates to mean ocean, linking her directly to the sea and its vast, powerful energies. She embodies the vast, churning depths of consciousness, fluid, mysterious, and generative like the ocean, yielding treasures, but also peril. In Tantra, she represents one of the 64 Tantras, that is, esoteric paths. She governs water elements, emotional depths, and also our hidden potentials. She's associated with the element of water, also known as Jala Tattva, which is associated with flow, purification, and dissolution of the ego. Samudra Yogini grants mastery over water-related siddhis, that is, yogic powers, such as enduring submersion, also emotional resilience, or intuitive insights, like reading hidden currents in one's life. Also, processing unconscious materials. I'm going to pause for just a second here. I heard a doorbell. I'll be right back. Hi, come on. The broadcast just started. Thank you. Yeah. So follow me this way into the main sanctuary of the temple. Okay. And feel free to grab a cushion. And I've already started the satsang, so I'm going to be continuing. Pardon me for the interruption there. We have a couple of guests. So continuing with the Samudra Yogini, in modern images, she is often pictured as a blue-skinned woman with ocean motifs, wearing shells or waves as adornments, holding a conch or standing upon a conch or trident. She's seated upon a lotus amid turbulent waters, and her mount, if not a conch, might be a mythical sea creature. This is an image from the Hirapur Yogini divination deck that the artist, Louisa Spagna, shows her holding ocean waves. We're going to be using a very simple mantra for our puja this evening. Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha. So again, Om Samudraya. Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha. Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha. Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha. Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha, which essentially means salutations to Samudra Yogini. As one of the early listed yoginis, she aligns with themes of abundance and protection, contrasting fiercer ones like Javalamukhi, who in a couple of months we're going to be honoring in this series. Benefits of worshiping this form of the Divine Mother include balancing of physical processes surrounding the bodily fluids, curing water-related ailments. This might include ailments involving the kidneys or the circulatory systems, and promoting overall prana or life force. She's also associated with enhancing eloquence, persuasive power, and truthful expression. She's ideal for artists, leaders, and healers. She awakens latent skills, perfection in the arts, and intuitive genius as her oceanic energy fuels inspiration. Like Lakshmi, she attracts material abundance like treasures from the sea, financial stability, and karmic flow. And she shields from emotional turmoil, envy, or hidden enemies, fostering inner peace and relational harmony. Samudra Yogini dissolves mental blocks, awakens Kundalini, and leads to samadhi and enlightenment through surrender to the ocean of consciousness. While meditating on her mantra, Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha, it's advised that you can try visualizing her, focusing on your heart or navel chakra centers. In contemporary yoga, Shiva Ray founded the Samudra Global School of Living Yoga. And in this case, Samudra symbolizing fluid, ocean-like movement practices for women, blending Tantra with Vinyasa. Some see her as an archetype for emotional healing in therapy or art. And so her mythology echoes that of the churning of the ocean, where the sea births goddesses like Lakshmi, and reinforcing Samudra Yogini's role as a source of divine boons. Jai Ma Samudra Yogini. Jai Ma Samudra Yogini. Jai Ma Samudra Yogini. So for our puja this evening, I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. Find a position where your back can be comfortably straight. I invite you to look upon the screen with a relaxed gaze on our altar. And what I'm using to illustrate Samudra Yogini, this beautiful pink conch shell. And this is probably the possession in my life that I have had for the longest. This was sent to me from some family friends in Florida when I was about 5 years old. And I think it's a wonderful image for this form of the divine goddess, being very yoni-like in structure. So I invite you to look upon the shell, breathe deeply, taking a moment for grounding, for centering, preparing for the work that we're about to do. Letting go of the cares and the concerns of the day, including anxieties of the past and future. Focusing your consciousness upon this present moment. And focusing on your heart center. Connecting with that divine presence within yourself. Knowing the divine is within you always to guide you, to teach you, to heal you. And I invite you to think of some part of your life that is in need of healing or transformation or resolution, maybe something where you're looking for knowledge or inspiration. And call upon the Divine Mother for her assistance. And if it feels right, I invite you to formulate a short sankalpa, a short intention for tonight's observance, for tonight's workings. And slowly bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Let's open our practice tonight by chanting the syllable Om 3 times. Deep inhale, Om. Second inhale, Om. Third inhale, Om. Inhale and exhale, and slowly open your eyes if they're closed. Om. Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavistam Gatopiva Yashmare Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi. Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavistam Gatopiva Yashmare Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi. Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavistam Gatopiva Yashmare Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi. Om Shuklam Bharadhanam Vishnum Sashivanam Shatubhijam Prasnavanam Dayat Sava Vignopasantaye Jai Ganesha. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guru Ve Namah Jai Guru. Om Trayambakam Yajamaye Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Michur Mukshiyam Amrita. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durga Shama Shiva Datri Svasvada Namostute Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jayabhutita Harani Jaya Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute Jai Makali. Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha. Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha. Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha. Jema Samudra Yogini. Om, and I invite you to join in the mantra if you feel comfortable as I give the offerings for our puja. Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha. 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 Jema Samudra. Jema Samudra. Jema Samudra. Kapura Goram Karunavataram Samsara Saram Bhujagendra Haram Sada Santam Hidayadavinde Bivam Bivani Saitam Namami Devi Prapanote Hare Prasida Prasida Matara Jagata Kilasya Prasida Bishvesvara Pe Vishvam Tvamishura Devi Chachara Charasya Om Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva. So I invite you to continue, join with me in chanting our mantra. You can also meditate in silence if that's more comfortable. And this can be an open-eyed meditation focusing upon the flame, or it can be a closed-eyed meditation where you go within. Jema Samudra. Jema Samudra. Jema Samudra. Om Samudraya Yoginyai Namaha. 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 Breathe deeply. Opening your eyes and looking upon the flame. Meditating upon the fire. And feel those things within your life that you're ready to let go of being offered to it. And feel those flames of transformation. And feel those energies returning to you, purified, transformed, transmuted in the form of heat and in the form of light. Let fear be transformed to courage. Let poverty be transformed to prosperity. Let illness be transformed into health and well-being. Let sadness into happiness. Uncertainty into security. Jema Samudra Yogini. 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 Jema. 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 Om Savamangala Mangalye Shiva Svada Sadike Saranye Trambake Devi Narayane Namostute. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityumamritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tat Sat Om. Jai Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Ma Devi. Jai Ma Kali. Jai Ma Samudra Yogini. Jai Ma Samudra Yogini. Jai Ma Samudra Yogini. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. So I invite you to bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Taking a moment to acknowledge the Divine Mother and her presence within your life, knowing she's with you always, teaching you, healing you, guiding you. Jai Ma. And take a moment to give gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice this evening, knowing you can repeat this mantra, replay this broadcast anytime you have need. And slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. So I hope that you enjoyed this evening's puja and satsang. I want to thank you again for joining me this evening. And I look forward to you joining me on Tuesday, 7 p.m. for the next installment of our Kali for Everyone series. I will be honoring the Tibetan form of the Divine Mother, Ekajati. Till then, as always, I would recommend spending some time, some quiet contemplation before resuming the day or the evening's activities. I'd like to thank Zigzag Zebra for joining this evening. I'd also like to thank your name, sir? Suraj. And say, D. Thank you so much for joining in person. You're always welcome to join in person. Our temple is at 1260 South Xavier Street in Denver, Colorado, 80219. And just have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend ahead. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, and have a wonderful night. Thank you.